Hello everyone and welcome back to finally getting our airship. As you can see, I'm wearing a different outfit today. I figured it was time to switch it up. I've been wearing that white costume for a long time, so I figured I would do something a little bit different. I also have all these cute glamours that I've been given or that I've bought, and so I want to be able to show them off in different places and not just wear the same thing all the time, so that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna do whatever the main quest is. I'm pretty sure it's a dungeon, so mentally prepare yourself for that. Anyway, let's get going. Well, first, of course, we have to do our minion roulette and see who's gonna hang out with us today in presumably a dungeon. The castaway chocobo chick. We've had you before, huh? You just keep coming back. Well, hey everyone. I feel like I should be, like chit-chatting right off the bat. That's how I'm feeling, but I don't really know what else to say. I pre-ordered the Dawn Trail expansion thanks to Buy Me a Coffee support. Thank you for that. I was able to... I'm going the wrong way, right? Yes. I was able to pre-order it. I know you get some pre-order stuff. It hasn't come in yet, but I know that sometimes when you buy stuff, it's kind of delayed. The free stuff you got for pre-ordering, that'll be in the game already, and I'm excited. I don't think you need the other expansions to play it. I'm pretty sure it gives you all the expansions. Fingers crossed that's true, because I'm really excited, and I heard that maybe not super close to the end of this story, but I am somewhat close. But I think you get a few more expansions with just the base game, so it's all good. I'm just so excited. I have finished this semester of classes. I'm taking summer classes, so I'm still going to be busy, but because this semester's over, I have about 2 weeks where I don't have school, I just have work, so I can play this game more. I can do longer recording sessions, so longer videos, get farther in the story, so yeah. If this isn't a dungeon, then I'm crazy, but I totally think it is. I mean, it's a big we're going to the big castle. We're going to be running around, possibly upstairs. I think it would be cool if the dungeon was to go up into the tower or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. So, but anyways, let's do it. I may potentially try Duty Finder again with real people, but I don't know. Maybe one day. I just play really early in the morning, and I don't want to inconvenience. Oh, I guess I'm not inconvenient. I don't know. I'm scared of people. I guess I don't seem shy because I make YouTube videos, obviously, but I think I say this every time, but it's not a matter of I don't like people. It's just a matter of I'm nervous to play a game with other people and have people rely on my skills in this game because I'm not sure I'm great at it. So I don't want people to be like, oh, you're not helpful. Ooh. Oh, I like it. Ooh! Oh my gosh. That scared me. Oh, the music. I love it. The environment's pretty. Okay, let's do this. I actually haven't done a dungeon in a while, so this is it's fresh and new. I think they spaced out the dungeon enough that I didn't feel oh gosh, I'm doing another dungeon. Wow, it's actually oh, I see. I've missed doing dungeons a little bit. I've missed the new environments. It came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Is that the boss thing we're gonna have to fight? I bet so. Just listening to the wind, just no music, just the wind blowing through because, this place is decrepit and falling apart. Oh, the atmosphere! I like it! Okay, first, I'm assuming this is a mini boss and not a real boss. But it could be, but I don't think it is. I think this is a mini boss. Hi! Did it! First one down. I don't know how many more to go. Second mini boss. I don't think this is the real boss because there was fire over there. Alright, let's go. Second dragon boss. Oh, I tried to get out of it. Oops. Okay, is this the last thing? Or is there more? I don't know. Get out of my way so I can open the door. It looks like it's the last thing. Woohoo! Oh, we're all here. Look, it's the Enterprise. Perfect. I'm seeing down here. I'm seeing something that's not the Enterprise. So let's move down. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Oh, well, it's asleep. Can't you just walk past it? Wow. It looks really cool, though. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare for launch. Willith, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Of course I can. I always end up doing that. I've killed gods. I can kill a dragon. That settles it. Shall we, Sid? As you command. You're gonna listen to this little boy? I know he's not a little boy, but... Yeah, he's gonna wake up as soon as you guys get over there. Oi, oi, oi. Just leave me here. Uh-oh. No! Evil man! So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. What's interesting about me? Oh, he's gone. Great. More things people are not going to believe. Oh, he's right there. Are you aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to that fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Well, I appreciate the confidence. You know, someone needs to believe in me. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. No! Oh. You really are evil. You'd wake a sleeping dragon like that. Oh. It's cool, though. Alphino, the dragon. Yeah, he gonna get me. This ain't good. Confound it all. Jeez. And he's gonna make it super angry at me. This is no good. What's he doing? Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. They'll serve me great. I'm gonna be fine. I think. Where is it? Oh, it's back there. Ready for this? We'll need to be careful with this one. Yeah, no. No way. We need to be careful with this one. You mean we should be careful around the giant dragon? Oh, it's flying up. Uh-oh. Watch out. You better watch yourself. Okay. That wasn't too bad. It did it on the side for some reason. Oh no! They died! I think I have healing stuff, but I don't know how. What the heck? What happened? Wait, what? I died? When did I die? What? I don't remember doing that. I guess I was standing in the way. I was so focused on trying to, heal them. Ugh. I don't want to walk all the way through this again. We do have to do it all over again. I didn't mean to die. I didn't realize I was. Oh. Okay, well that fool dies every time. I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, I can restore my own HP. I can't restore anybody else's. Oh, come on. We're so close. Even though we're all gonna die. We did it! Oh my gosh. Finally! Sorry, buddy. It's not your fault. You were just leaving peacefully. But I slayed. I did it. What's going on now? Did they leave me? Oh! Oh! My last crystal, I think! Or do I need more? Oh gosh. Oh, I need one more after this. Oh my gosh, one more! Wow. Willith, are you alright? Speak to me. I was just having a vision. Oh, you're actually concerned about me? That's nice. 12 be praised, I feared the beast had injured you. I'm fine. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of the etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. I'm your champion? Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I had quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Please let it fly us out of here. It's a little snow covered, but that's okay. How's it going? What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. It's been a while. Gotta learn to pronounce things again, but we're going home! Yay! Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Very, very true. You're right. Even though I want to get going and save my friend. Let's go! Yay! Exciting. This is so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Oh. One day you'll remember. Ugh, it's no use. Let's go. Yes! Let's get out of here. Look at it go! It flies! It flies. Whoa! We're back in Gardania! Wow. It's nice to be here. Alphino. Ah, how I have longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelfth Wood. It is better than... I mean, snow's fun, but not when you have it all the time. Yet I would not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Guardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. It certainly did. I can't believe we're done. With that part of the adventure, obviously. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic. What's going on? Learn anything, Sid? It's okay if you didn't. And where'd that glove come from? Were you always wearing that? What's up? It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. That's good. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. The silence is deafening. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting the benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Yes, yes. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? I mean, she looks fine to me, but I don't know anything. You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. Surprise. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Better do something about it. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. Yay! How much time? But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it, there must be a way. A way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements, but of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. Where's the background? Why is it white over there? I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Maybe for you two. I don't really understand any of that. I'm just here to kill stuff, apparently. Though mayhap not to you, Willith, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. I mean, I'm a little offended that you say that, Alphino, but you're correct. I don't understand. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. And you want me to go get one? Which has been the cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. Cool. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. I see. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lamberton, who resides in Camp Drybone. Why am I always going back to Camp Drybone? I'm always going there. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was the result of these conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Willith, I need you to return to Thanolin and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Of course you will. Okay, I'm in Camp Drybone. Back at it again. Oh, hello. People! Oh, I love your style! Oh my gosh, you look so cool. So do you. Even if you're in regular gear, you look so cool. Alright, I need to speak to this science guy. Science rules. Y'all, what do you guys know about Bill Nye? Not exactly Bill Nye. Why, yes, I am Professor Lamberton. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals, truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. Well, I'm not really a fellow woman of science, but I will, listen to you. So rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary, curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. Marquez, you mean? I know him. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wished not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, woman, at least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. My qualifications are... Please let me do it. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystals you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects, though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps this shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. How many times must I explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Well, I'm also here for science. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lamberton. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you? Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. Alas, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Oh, from Joas de Kalua Kalei. What? What does that mean? That I should be chosen to guide this woman. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of the Professor Lambenbear's pupil. You know what I'm trying to say. Shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing's impeccable. In fact, I was just praying to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not but a perfect piece will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous mirror nights lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Are mirror nights the big black birds? Am I remembering correctly? Do I actually know something, or I don't know. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the water pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. Okay, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel like, yeah, sure, nothing bad. Definitely nothing bad's gonna happen. You accidentally clicked menu roulette again. It happens every time. Yes, I was right. Those are mirror nights. I remember. I've been here before. Do I need to be down there? I'm so confused. I hate when they do this. The map is just so confusing. And then I feel stupid. I'm at it. And then it doesn't let me do anything. And I click this and it's like I'm on a target. And I'm like, there's no target! Okay, it's right here. I apologize for my outburst. It makes me feel really dumb. I don't get it as quick as other people do, I think, maybe. I just need more direction. Galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? What's galumphing? You say a lot of words that, like, are not words I've ever heard before. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lamberton will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. That was it. Okay. Sure. I'll mention your name. How about that? If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired, a corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected aether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic as this crystal will... I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not doing it again. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would never have sent you to Hahasako. But what if science, if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Yes. Yes, I can, Lamberton. With ease, I can say, I did not learn a thing from this. Think, woman, you now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. Oh my gosh. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldesian. You've heard of them. Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization, not as equals. Of course, I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. No, you're all right. Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. That's true. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You'll still have corrupted crystal to find. Where? Corrupted crystals are sufficient size and strength and not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosia is where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was Western Lenosia, Pharaoh Sirius, on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalaman's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Okay, so basically, I need to go to this other place where she doesn't even have access to the crystals yet, and help her get access to the crystals so that I can have a part of the crystals as well. Is that what you're telling me right now? Corrupted crystals? Madam, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason than addressing me, kindly leave me be. Why are all of you so, like, worried and, like, don't believe that someone would genuinely be interested? Professor Lamberton did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh, don't just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Owls of Umbra is prohibited at present for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take my time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. I wonder why, Sienna. Mayhap you will have better luck wrestling information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Oh, Willith, you return. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Owls of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid visit to a local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tale of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Owls of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. I thought I was going to be able to end this episode, like, at a nice, fun stopping point. I would get the crystal, and I would go back to my boys, and that would be the end of it. And I would just be able to be like, okay, next time we actually get to go defeat another god, and, you know, I did a dungeon, so it feels complete, but I keep having to do, like, one more thing, and one more thing, and one more thing. Go talk to this guy in jail, and go talk to this girl, you know. You know. Hello. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. I tell Mimi Doa I'm sorry, give him this. He was right. Or could you release me? Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. No, you sound like something happened to you back there. Something not good. Which means I've probably got another big quest to do, or a boss to kill, or something. What did Skyfriend say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench, but what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name! That's the guy oh, that's not good. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him in his wandering hands. That doesn't sound appropriate. That's not a good thing to do to somebody. Ew. I don't like you. Another initiate, are you? No, then what are you? Speak up, Missy. I can't hear you. Is that what I think it is? Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Skyfriend, you say? I was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. The company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You been looking for passage to the Owls of Umbral? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of the old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let him sort it out. But you'll do it in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and I'll see you there and back. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. Time wasted? Girlie, I don't understand. Okay, this is one thing. I understand that these people, have their own lives, but I am walking around just doing all these random things for everyone, literally helping out everyone, never do anything, mean to them, literally I'm just trying my best, and people are just constantly rude to you in this game. I guess it makes the world feel more alive, these people have personalities, but most of these people are constantly just you're wasting my time, it took you so long, we need to get, and it's but I'm doing everything that you said, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't know why it's bugging me today, but it's just an interesting dynamic to have with the characters in this world. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it is a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. Oh, now you're complimenting me? Well, I'll take it. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you'll make on the Owls of Umbra without me. You're not gonna go? Okay. Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 of my witness, if you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrible abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Ha! Take me to the Owls of Umbra, she bids, as if it is simple as... Oh, I see you've got a route of passage. All right, then climb aboard. This is cool. this is where I'm gonna end it. This has been such a runaround. In the beginning, we really were going good and had like a lot of things going on. We were really progressing the story finally. Because it's an online game, there's always more quests they want to do to like jam pack it with as much stuff as possible. So of course we're back to doing a slow grind to the main quest. Honestly, it doesn't bug me as much as I continuously talk about it because it gives me something to say, but I hope you enjoyed anyways, and I'll see you next time. Bye!